Nicole, Greg, great job. Thank you as always. Wonderful. And now, before we start this first heat race, we have an anniversary. That's right, 34 years. Dave and Patty Clement perched high atop the 99 Speedway NASCAR Weekly Racing Series leaderboard. 34 years of marriage, and they've spent every wedding anniversary right out here at the racetrack, all 34 of them. Congratulations, Dave and Patty Clement. And now, first pure stock heat race of the evening. On the pole in the number 51 car, from Copperopolis, Jeremy Hoff. In the number 89 car, from Chico, Brian Bosberg Jr. From Lodi in the 16 car, David Sullivan. In the 25 car, from Angels Camp, Tony Smith. In the number 30 car, from Lodi, Scott Johnson. In the number 11 car, from Sonora, Tom Dibble. In the number 65 car, from Stockton, that's Brian Bosberg. In the number 47 car, from Lodi, California, Aaron Schenkel. And last year's Rookie of the Year in this division, from Stockton, in the 29 car, Duct Tape Dave Ball. And from the Duct Tape Dave Ball racing team, we want to wish his mom and dad a happy birthday. His mom's birthday is on June 9th, and his dad's birthday is on June 7th. That's from the 29 car, and Duct Tape Dave, happy birthday, Mom and Dad. No green that time around, you can see that. And we want to thank all the people from Whelan Engineering. Whelan Engineering supplies us with our emergency blinky, flashy yellow lights, and the green lights, and the red lights. That's Whelan Engineering. We want to thank all the representatives from Whelan Engineering that are here tonight. A little bump and rub early on as the 89 car gets straightened out. Let's see if they can straighten him out. Dibble straightens himself out on the wall on the turn 2 fence, turns around the 25 car. We got wrecks going on all over the backstretch. We're going to throw out yellow flag. That's all we're going to do. A little bump and rub early on as the 89 car gets straightened out. Let's see if they can straighten him out. Dibble straightens himself out on the wall on the turn 2 fence, turns around the 25 car. We got wrecks going on all over the backstretch. We're going to throw out yellow flag. That's all we're going to do. Tony Smith from Angels Camp getting the raw end of that deal. Got race car parts and pieces spread all over turn 3 area. One of the mechanics right here at 99 Speedway. That person will win a credit towards the purchase of new Craftsman tools. Based upon the number of votes, there will be a regional winner in each 8 NASCAR regions. One overall winner will be crowned at the Craftsman Mechanic of the Year at this year's NASCAR Dodge Weekly Series Awards Banquet in November. And now let's see if we can get a restart. Moreland is ready. Schenkel gets around the 16 car of David Sullivan. The number 51 car spins right in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Gets the car headed on down the racetrack. Big Bubbles, no trouble. Duct tape Dave Paul takes a look underneath the 16 car coming off of turn 2. Let's see if he can outbrake David Sullivan into turn 3. He does. Their door handle to door handle off of turn 4. They'll drag race down the front stretch. Into turn 1 off of turn 2. David Sullivan with the high side has a little bit more momentum over the 29 car. That's one heck of a hot rod race going on right there between the second and third place car. Check them out, lap after lap. The 16 car of Dave Sullivan and 29 car of Dave Paul. The stripe, your winner, Aaron Schenkel, followed by David Paul, followed by David Sullivan. And in fourth place, the number 65 car, Brian Bosberg. And now it's time for the second pure stock heat race of the evening. Featuring the 48 car from Napa, Kurt White. The 49 car. Our 49 car from Stockton is Chet Hopkins. Number 68 car from Stockton, Ray Bird. Number 88 car from Stockton, Chris Norton. Number 32 car from Manteca, Jacob Cardoza. The number 03 car from Stockton, Joe Hilton. That's Joe Allen, not Joe Hilton. Everybody knows that. And the number 20 car from Railroad Flat, Brian Miller. And the number 3 car from Manteca, Stephen Hall. Looks like the number 48 car, Kurt White, electing to go to the back of the field for his start. Chet Hopkins is on the pole. 68 car, Ray Bird's on the outside. Jacob Cardoza splitting hairs out there, foot heavy on that throttle. Into turn 3, gets a little thick. Traffic is getting thick. We could have a 3 off of 4 situation. Cardoza has a right flat tire. He's going to pull it into the pit area. In the meantime, the 03 car, Joe Allen, sticks his nose up underneath the 49 car, rockets off of turn 2. Joe Allen literally leaps off of turn 2 with a large lead over the 49 car of Chet Hopkins. Stephen Hall wants a piece of the action. He turns that 3 car down low, picks up the throttle, drives alongside the 49 car into turn 1. What's going to happen off of turn 2? Stephen Hall for second place. With 1 lap to go, Joe Allen literally with a race of his own out there. This stripe, it's Joe Allen for the lead. Second place, Stephen Hall. Third place, the 49 car of Chet Hopkins. And in fourth place, the number 20 car of Brian Miller. And it's trophy dash time for the pure stock division. Tonight, starring in the number 96 car from Stockton, Gary Schaefer Jr. Also starring in tonight's trophy dash from Stockton in the 04 car, Tom Dahl. Starring in the number 6 car in tonight's trophy dash for the pure stock division from Galt, John Medina. And adding to the cast of superstars for this trophy dash for the pure stock division in the 75 car from Stockton, Chad Holman. John Medina falling off the pace, getting pinched, getting sandwiched, if you will, as Chad Holman overtakes the lead. Rockets that 75 car out in front of the 96 car, Gary Schaefer Jr. Schaefer Jr. closing the gap on the 75 car with 1 lap to go. Schaefer Jr. takes one last look underneath the 75 car, gets the 96 car a little bit sideways, drops off a little speed, and there's your winner in a 75 car from Stockton, Chad Holman. And a gallant effort by the 96 car and Gary Schaefer Jr. for second place. And the number 10 car from Citrus Heights, Jay Lindstrom. In the number 66 car from Ripon, Mike Regelman. In the number 44 car, last week's main event winner, Angelo Carrillo. And from Modesto in the 21 car, Kyle Gatula. Let's put it like it is. One of the most exciting divisions we have here at the racetrack. These guys are getting faster and faster, smoother and smoother, racier and racier every week. And here they come around to the green flag. Not this time around. That's what you call an unacceptable start. We're going to try it again. Starter John Moreland did not like what he saw. We want the cars even as possible across the stripe. We'll try it again one more time. Here they come. Followed by the 21 car of Kyle Gatula, third place the number 10A car of Jay Lindstrom, and in fourth place the 66 car of Mike Regelman. Pro 4 truck trophy dash. In the 27 truck, our fast qualifier for this evening from Saratoga, Kerry Miller. In the 14 truck from Manteca, Gary Franks. In the 0 truck from Manteca, Michael Brooks. And in the 4 truck from Tracy, Brandon Trevathan. That wasn't a good sign. 14 trucks smoking profusely. Will probably be black flag. Yep. There it is. Gary Franks gets the cue to skidoo. Checked out. He has put that Ford in cruise control, and it's set on win. Michael Brooks coming around. Check him out. Here he is. Your winner in the 0 truck, Michael Brooks. Second place, number 27 truck of Kerry Miller, and in fourth place, the number 4 truck. Third place, the number 4 truck of Brandon Trevathan. And the trophy dash, starring in the 05 car from Roseville, Eric Smith. In the 22 car from Lincoln, California, Phil Perry. In the number 5 car from Stockton, speed racer himself, Pete Anderson Jr. And from Pacific Grove in the number 9 car, that's Dave Bird. Hey, don't take your eyes off of this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 4 fast, fun, furious laps with Western late models. Pete Anderson Jr. brings them in. And Phil Perry in that order for your Western late model trophy dash. Man, that is some hot and heavy. To the points leader down here, Chad Holman. Go ahead.
Second trophy dash win this year. Congratulations, you had a good strong car. You got out front there and were able to hang on. I know they were running you down there towards the end, but you had the power off number 4 and that's your checkered flag. How's the car handling this year?
It's handling pretty good. We had problems a couple weeks ago, but it seems like we got them all fixed now, so it should be good for tonight.
Well, that's great. I know your dad used to run, and we always enjoyed watching him as well, and I know it's great to have a team out here. It takes a strong team, and just want to thank you for coming out and being here every week and putting on a great show for us.
Thank you.
We're moving over to Michael Brooks. This young man graduated last week from East Union High. This is his first year of racing, as well as first trophy dash win. Congratulations, Michael, and what can you tell us about how you enjoy racing this pickup?
Well, it's great. It's been a lot of fun.
How did you get into racing? Was somebody talked you into, or is it a friend or relative, or what's the story?
My grandpa started racing when I was 6 and a half, and then first year in this truck.
Well, great. Hope to see you have a strong finish again tonight in the main, and it's sure great to see you young guys out here, and I know we have some more in the field too that are in high school, but it's great to see you guys come out and run with the older gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Guess what? Do you know who the trophy girl is tonight?
What did you say?
I don't know, no more.
Well, I'll tell you who the trophy girl is tonight. That's Gina Holman. That's Chad Holman's wife. Hey, Chad Holman, you gonna get to kiss the trophy girl tonight?
Again.
Yeah, you, Chad. Are you gonna kiss the trophy girl tonight? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead, Bruce. Talk to Angelo.
Well, Angelo usually doesn't like to talk, and he's a man of very few words. I'm just kidding. Well, you got some power under the hood. We know you can handle it after you get it dialed in. You got a lot of fans out there. You come from a strong racing family. And I know you said earlier you were going to loosen the car up a little bit for the main. Looked like you had a little loose coming out of turn 4 there. But I know you like the dirt. You ran in the dirt at Delta, came out here to Stockton and put on a great show for a couple years, and then took a year off. And now you're back in gut color car and doing a great job. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, we've been struggling, like I said, the last couple weeks, and we're finally getting the hang of it. And I got to thank the crew and Richard for this ride. And everybody that sticks behind me and helps me. I couldn't do it without them. And you know, tonight we're do the best we can. We got last week tires on it, so if I could start third, if I could stay up there, I'll be happy. And just keep it in one piece, just having fun out here.
Yeah, I know you have a great time, and maybe a lot of the people in the stands don't realize it. These guys only get 2 tires per week, so when he mentions he's running on old tires, it's because his strategy was to run 4 new tires last week, and this week he's going to be running 4 tires that have laps on them. and so he has to adjust the car. Plus, some of the other cars could have 2 new tires that they're allocated each week. So it's a strategy, and Angelo has chose to run on 4 used tires, so he consequently is going to be a little loose, most likely in the main. But if you can hang on to it, I know you'll be up front, because I know you got power under that hood.
Yeah, it's nice to make the trophy dash because it's like your tester for the main, you know, so it helped out. We know we're too free now, so we got to tighten it up and pray it stays that good, and I'll be there at the end.
Well, great. Congratulations, Angelo, and best of luck in the main event as well.
Well, thanks a lot, and a big hand. Come on, Stockton, for all of our Trophy Dash winners tonight. Well, now it's time for the B main. For the pure stock division. On the pole tonight in the 32 car from Antigua, Jacob Cardoza. In the 51 car, he's from Copperopolis. We're glad to have him back. That's Jeremy Hoff. In the number 48 car from Napa, Kirk White. In the number 89 car. In the number 89 car from Chico, Brian Bosberg. And now in the 88 car from Stockton, Chris Norton. In the number 11 car from Sonora, Tom Dibble. In the number 68 car, he's from Stockton, that's Ray Bird. In the number 30 car from Lodi, Scott Johnson. In the number 20 car from Railroad Flat, Brian Miller. In the 65 car, that's Jim Vosberg. In the number 49 car from Stockton, Chet Hopkins. In the number 16 car, he's from Lodi, David Sullivan. And in the number 25 car from Angels Camp, that's Tony Smith. Turn 1 knows how to do it. They'll get up just in a minute. Watch. There they go. They're all up on their feet. Come on, everyone in turn 1. Let them know that we appreciate the fact they're going to go out there and run real hard. 20 laps. And we're going to qualify too. 2 of these racers will go to the main event tonight. Cardoza, the youngster out of Antigua, rockets out for the lead in front of the 51 car. 51 car has some issues with that front bumper. Looks like the 30 car with some water. Looks like water perhaps, overheating already. Putting water on the track. We got a couple of cars in trouble out there on the race course. Jacob Cardoza with one heck of a lead. If he keeps this up, it looks like he's going to get plenty of racing tonight as he will transfer to tonight's main event along with the second place finisher. like we got some heavy tire smoke coming off the right rear of that number 11 car, Tom Dibble. We got trouble over in turn 2. The number 51 car, Jeremy Hoff. Jeremy Hoff has spun the number 51 car. Yellow flag flies halfway through this 20-lap scheduled semi-main event for the Pure Stocks. All indications are good for blast off this time around. All the little flashy, blinky yellow lights are out. Jacob Cardoza is ready. Brian Bosberg is ready. Starter John Moreland is ready. The 51 car of Jeremy Hoff is ready. And a move by the 20 car. That's right, Brian Miller trying to put the move on the 32 car. Jacob Cardoza. Jacob Cardoza did not want to see that yellow flag at that time. However, it looks like he's got enough race car to continue his lead. Great lead over the 20 car. 20 car making a gallant effort to close the gap. However, Jacob Cardoza looks unstoppable at this point. No trouble over in turn 4. Dave Sullivan turns the 16 car around. Gets back on the throttle, motors on down the front stretch, no problem. As he spins it again over in turn 2, Dave Sullivan having a heck of a time out there, keeping that 16 car pointed the right way down the racetrack. As the 20 car Brian Miller catches up with the 32 car of Jacob Cardoza. Cardoza way high off of turn 4, keeps the momentum afloat. Jacob Cardoza loops the 32 car. Brian Miller takes over the lead. Tough break for the kid in the 32 car as he led most of this race. 16 laps, 17 at the strike, yellow flag flies. just goes to show you it's never over till it's over here at Stockton Speedway. Very unpredictable and exciting stock car racing from pure stocks all the way to late models. Seems like the handling just went away on that car all of a sudden. Jim Bosberg battles it out with the 88 car, Chris Norton. And we got a sandwich on the front straight. This night is not working out very well for Jacob Cardoza. We've got clanging and banging and yellow flags with checkered flags and dust and debris and bumpers all over this racetrack as the number 20 car, Brian Miller, wins tonight's semi-main event. There it is, turn one, coming right at you. Very smoky victory burnout. So Brian Miller. Let's start with the pole sitter in the number 10 car. He's from Citrus Heights. That's Jay Lindstrop. In the number 66 car, from Ripon, Mike Regelman. Mike wants to congratulate his sister Tiffany, I believe it is, for graduating. That goes out to you, Tiffany, from Mike Regelman, the driver of that number 66 car. In the 44 car, since he's came back to the Speedway, he has done great wonders. He's from Ripon. He is Angelo Carrillo. In the 21 car, from Modesto, his dad raced out here. I raced against his dad, Kevin Gatula. In the 21 car, that's Kyle Gatula. In the number 12 car, from Roseville, Tim Smith. In the number 39 car, he's from Stockton. He's one wild and crazy kid. He is Chris Mays. In the number 50 car, he's doing double duty tonight. He's going to drive that Grand American Modified and the Western Late Model later on. He's from Orangevale. He's Gary Glenn. In the number 5 car, from Sacramento, that's Jason Philpott. And in the number 45 car, we're glad to see him back in action. A longtime veteran here at Stockton Speedway, that's Buzz DeVore. In the number 6 car, he's from Salida. Always fun to watch here on the high banks here at Stockton Speedway. He is slamming Sammy Solari. In the number 97 car. He's last year's champion in this division. Also does double duty. He does drive Western Late Models. He is from Stockton. He is Danny Canasoto. In the number 3 car. From Billy Stearns. In the number 11 car. He's from Stockton. Put your hands together for Stuart Cullum. In the 98 car, he's from Stockton. Give it up for Aaron Young. And in the number 34 car, from Newark, put your hands together for Ted Montag IV. And that's your field of Grand American Modifieds for this evening's main event. There you go, that's the way it's done. Yeah, look at that, Jay Lindstrom. See, he's waving, he's doing a good job. Danny Conasoto, I saw him waving in there. There's several of them that are waving. They know we're up here. excitement out there leading up to the crash of that 12 car, Tim Smith. Lap number 13, your points leader is Jay Lindstrom. He is in first place. The 66 car, Mikey Regelman, is in second place. Kyle Gatula is in third place, and the 44 car, Angelo Carrillo, is in fourth place. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of anticipation going on out there. close to our Grand American Modified main event with your winner in that 10 car, Jay Lindstrom. Finishing second in the number 66 car, that's Mike Regelman. In third place from Modesto in the 21 car, Kyle Gattulo. And rounding out the top four on the Union 76 Stockton 99 Speedway NASCAR Weekly Racing Series Dodge leaderboard in the 44 car, Angelo Carrillo. Well, that one had a little bit of everything in it. It had some passing, it had some moving, it had some crunches, it had a little bit of everything. That's the Grand American Modified Division of Stockton. Here we're going to try to get a quick word with our winner, Jay Lindstrom. He's over there in the tech area, the impound area. Bruce Cunningham is over there. Bruce, if you can get over there and get a couple of words from Jay.
Well, we got Jay Lindstrom on the backstretch here. Led it from wire to wire. Boy, you had this car hooked up tonight. It really looked good. Could you tell us about how it felt tonight? I know the past few weeks you've had a little loose and kept working on it, but you definitely got it dialed in tonight.
Yeah, I sure did. I got to thank my main man, Dan. He really put a lot of effort in getting this thing running every week, and he does all the work on this thing. And I definitely got to thank G. Glenn Plastering. I couldn't run this thing without him. Puts fuel in this car every week, and he runs a lot of cars out here, and I appreciate his help a lot. Dolores and Jerry Glenn, thank you very much.
Congratulations, and I know you run out here last year and did a great job. And do you have any plans on moving up to another division, or are you going to stay in the Grand Am?
Well, I like it out here at Stockton. A bunch of guys I love out here, you know. So I like staying out here. I probably stay in the Grand Ams and see what happens. Someone wants to give me a ride in something else. Hey, I'm open.
Well, congratulations, Jay, and have a good evening. Look forward to seeing you next week. And for the fans that are wondering why these guys are parked in the backstretch, they are given 5 minutes to make a claim against the top 5. You have to be a top 5 finisher, and you can make a claim on the motor that is finished first if you sell that. So in case the new people want to know why they're parked, that's the reason.
Well, let's get started with driver introduction, shall we? In the 52 car, he's from Manteca. You've seen him out here many, many times in the pure stock division. Now he's saddled himself in the 52 Western late model. Once again, he's from Manteca. He is Danny Gabor. In the number 63 car, he's from Turlock. Put your hands together for Larry Hoover Jr. In the number 29 car, from Valley Springs, California, Tracy Boland. In the number 27 car, he is the very first entry, the official entry in our August 16th big show out here. That's a 200 lap Winston West Grand National Dodge Country Napa Auto Parts 200. In the 27 car from Granite Bay, John Moore. In the number 12 car, he's from Roseville. Please welcome Harold Reeker. In the number 9 car, from Pacific Grove, California, give it up for Dave Bird. And pulling onto the starting grid, in the number 74 car, he's from Modesto, California. He's last year's champion in this division. He is hard charging Harry Boletto. In number 5 car, he's from Stockton. He is known as Speed Racer. He is Pete Anderson Jr. In the number 22 car, from Lincoln, California, put your hands together for Phil Perry. In the 05 car, he is the points leader in this division. He's from Roseville. He is Eric Smith. In the number 56 car, we're glad to have him back here at Stockton Speedway. Please welcome Walt Haas. And the number 62 car, an old racing buddy of mine. He took a few years off, but he couldn't stand it. He's back under the wheel again. He's from Modesto. He is Scott Marcellus. And the number 50 car. He's from Orangevale. Once again, doing double duty out here tonight, driving Grand American Modifieds and Western Late Models. Give it up for Gary Glenn. In the number 57 car. He's from Lodi. Mike Garcia. In the number 05 car. Haven't saw him out here in a while, but we're glad to have him back. He's from Stockton. He is Dwight Pilcher. And that's your field for Western Late Models for tonight's main event. And as we get started here, we've got another happy birthday wish to Kelly Mays. Glidden paint people, are you having a good time at Stockton Speedway? I hereby dedicate this main event to all the people that bring you the fine product, Glidden paint. That's right, Glidden paint people, this race is for you. It's go time. Stockton Dodge, Discount Dodgeland pace trucks pulling off the race surface. I see those little blinky lights are out. Once again, we want to thank Wheelan Engineering for all of our little blinky lights. We want to thank Danny Gabor for being on the pole and Larry Hoover's on the outside.